Hey everyone, I hope you guys have had a good week and are gearing up for a nice weekend. I wanted to take just a minute to show you the first major assignment that you have, which is a positive communication video and written analysis. I wanted to talk about the assignment and then talk to you a little bit about the pre-work and some of the assignments due this week. So your first major assignment, which is due on the 26th of September, is a positive communication video and written analysis. So there's two parts to this assignment. The purpose of this is to be able to identify communication skills that we admire in other people, because they are things that we can work towards ourselves and that we can strive to achieve as well. And so this assignment lets you think about someone in your life who has made you a better person. Someone who you admire for their positive communication, and you'll be able to apply their positive communication characteristics to our foundational principles as well as other elements from the textbook. So the requirements for this assignment, your video has to be 2 to 3 minutes, so minimum 2 minutes, but don't exceed 3 minutes, and it needs to be one continuous video, not edited smaller videos that you've put together. You have some guidelines in the survival guide about video production, so just make sure that the lighting is good, the sound is good, there's not too many distracting things in the background, that type of thing. And then also you'll need to develop the required content by following the outlines that are provided. And so that content includes, for the video, and you guys have already done the worksheet portion of this as part of your assignment last week. So what we're looking for in the video is some type of introduction. Do something to gain our attention. This is good practice for when we get to our public speaking unit. But do something to gain our attention. Tell us why we should listen. What's the relevance to us? What can we learn? What's your speaker credibility? And in some way work in the statement that I acknowledge this work is completely my own. But why should we trust you, basically? What is your main idea, or what is your thesis? And then also give us a brief preview of what you're going to talk about. So this introduction just needs to be short, but we need something that kicks everything off and kind of draws the listener in and makes them really want to listen to your presentation. The first main point that you'll talk about is the person that's positively influenced you and your connection to that person, and what specifically about their communication inspires you. So at this point, we're not telling a story, but we're just learning a little bit more about the person that you've chosen to talk about. And then we need a story, a complete story that has a beginning, a middle, and an end that illustrates their positive communication. Now, this can be something that you were involved with personally. It can be something that you witnessed this person do that demonstrates positive communication, but it needs to be a very specific story. It can't be something like, well, they're just a really nice person, they're nice to everyone when we go places. What is a specific incident where you saw them or experienced them being nice to someone? So we need specifics, not generalities. So give a very specific story about how this person has demonstrated positive communication. And then as a conclusion, you'll just restate your main idea, give a summary of what you talked about, and then end with something that's memorable. Maybe a quote from that person, or a quote from someone else, or something besides that's all. Don't say that. Have some type of conclusion. And honestly, we haven't done public speaking yet, so this is just an opportunity to kind of see how you guys handle speeches, small presentations. So give your best attempt at the introduction and the conclusion. We'll spend a lot of time on that later in the semester, but let's just kind of see where we are and see, kind of how you craft an intro and a conclusion. But the main part that I'm listening for is the story, because I want to understand what is unique and different and positive about this person's communication. Now, the second part of this is a written paper. So you're going to answer 4 questions. What ethical communication implication is represented in the story shared in the video, and why? What foundational communication principle, and we've given links here, is represented in the story? What's one communication concept? And a concept at its simplest form is anything in bold in the textbook. So, we're talking about verbal communication, we're talking about nonverbal communication and listening. So you can go through the chapters in the textbook and pick one concept that you think is exemplified in the story. And then finally, how has this person's communication shaped your sense of self? What are you more mindful of because of this person's communication? So what you'll turn in the video that's going to tell us the story, and then you're going to write out a paper. Now, don't just answer these questions, but I want, thought out, ideas, paragraphs describing each of these 4 questions. Okay, so just as you would write a term paper or a paper in English, put your introduction there, answer the 4 questions thoroughly, and then give a conclusion to the paper. So that's the overall assignment. Again, this is due on the 26th. We are working on it kind of in pieces. So for this week, I want you to fill out, and this does not have to be in great detail. This is just you starting to think about what ethical implication of communication you want to include, what foundational communication principle do you want to include, and then something about the concepts. So in your paper, you'll go into a lot more detail with examples, but I just want some key ideas about the things that you're considering for this part of the assignment. So if you do this, and if you do the work last week, then you've done the worksheet portion, and that's a lot of really good prep for you then to have plenty of time to record your video and write your paper. Now, in addition to that, this week we're going to be looking at nonverbal communication. So this is a great TED Talk about how body language shapes who you are. So I want you to watch it, and then I want you to answer 2 questions. In your own opinion, what's the connection between body language and your perception of self? And you can look at chapter 2 when you talk about perception and reference some of the stages of perception, what factors into our perceptions. Take a look at that and work some of that information into this response. And then I want you to think about your own body language. When do you find that you use powerless body language? And the video talks about what that is and what that looks like. And when do you use powerful body language? And so give some examples of times when you use those, and how does this impact the conversations that you have with others? So what are observations that you have about how you're interacting with people based on your body language? So that's it for this week. You'll need to read chapter 4, do the body language discussion starter, do the pre-work for your video, and then you'll be in a great place for finishing up this assignment at the end of this first unit. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help, and I'll talk with you all later.